विलास मुला NSY प्रेसिडेंट आणि आमच्या वांगडा आसा NSYचे नॅशनल सेक्रेटरी हूज ऑल्सो द इनचार्ज फॉर गोवा. सो तो स्टार्ट करतलो एंड देन एरिक स्टीफन. सो एरिक विल स्टार्ट आणि मागीर आय विल सिंग.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to thank each one of you for coming and showing your support to us. I would like to begin by reminding one thing, that in the time of COVID-19, NSUA was the only organization which stood up for the rights of students. As with your support, we did many things pan India. Like in Goa, the state unit was very active, and the main point which we put forward was the postponement of examinations and the free promotion of students. So Goa University was forced to do that with the help of the state president and his team. So like that, across the state, across the country, we were able to raise this issue in the time of COVID-19. The main points which we took forward was, one, as I have told, the free promotions and no COVID in the time of examinations. So I'm really happy that Goa NSUA did a good job in the time of COVID-19. So I would like to know, where were the other student organizations? Were they hiding away from the students, and they were not seen anywhere? So next, we would like to point out two things. That is that UGC is not given enough funds to help the students who have scholarships. So NSUI is going to take up this issue and force the government to do that, to release the funds. And another thing is that, as your relatives, your friends, or your friends' daughters, or the doctors' sons and daughters, or the police people's daughters are forced to pay the full fees. We all know that the college don't run in the same way as it should be, like before COVID. So now the students are forced to pay the fees, the full amount fees. So we would like to take up the issue of waiving the fee, and the state committee will be doing that thing properly in the coming days. So we were very happy that our Honorable President Sri Sonia Gandhi ji took a meeting of all chief ministers who were against BJP government to help the students in the time of COVID. And all the chief ministers were happy to help according to the national president of NSUA, Sri Neeraj ji. They all heard his voice. And another thing I would like to mention is that Neeraj ji and all our state presidents took hunger strike, and Neeraj ji was brutally dragged away from the place by the Delhi police, the police at headquarters. So this is not the way to deal with the students and student leaders who are raising their voice in the time of COVID. And we are very happy that Rahul ji demanded as only one thing as a student organization, that is to raise the voice of students, and the only organization which should be coming in the minds of students in the time of when they are in trouble or when they are in endangered situation. The only organization which came into their mind was NSUA. We received so many complaints across the state, and we are happy that we put many PILs to support them. And NSUA was the only organization throughout India helping each and every one, all students in the time of COVID. So we will be doing the same as we have done in the past. As you all know that, and we are very thankful that the press of Goa has given us full freedom in expressing the rights of students in the time of COVID-19. And I would like to tell one thing. While Narendra Modi was busy in making anti-farmer, anti-national laws, we were busy helping in students who are really in trouble. So it is very clear that who is helping who, and we haven't seen any other student organization in this time. And our state president will give a detailed explanation what he will be going to do. And we have noted that the registrar is behaving in an awkward way. She belongs to some affiliated, behaving as if she is affiliated to some other party. So for that part, I would like to invite Ahras. So Ahras is more able to tell regarding that.
So, as Eric pointed out, that the other student organizations were sleeping when the entire movement was going on. There's a very large movement. We've not seen a student movement, such a strong student movement in many years. But now a large community of the students was demanding for an online exam, and an online exam because there was no access to notes. This is the first thing, that there was no access to notes. Second, access to material was not possible, and access to teachers directly was not possible. And net connectivity, as you know, in Goa was the biggest problem. So learning online and answering offline is not justice to the students, and this is what every student believed. And another issue is that in various colleges now there are cases of COVID that have come out, and since once a case of COVID comes out, there is no exam that is happening, and there is either postponement of exams, there is preponement of exams, and there is no clear mind wherein the student, because there is a timetable that the student follows, that so and so dates exams will take place, and after a COVID case happens in a college, there is postponement of examination, and there is no certainty for the students. And it is very important that for a student there is certainty, and when there is no certainty, it is all blank and the student does not know what to do. So for this, so to ensure that there is certainty and there is exams that are taking place, because it is about the future of the students. Once they get the degree, once they pass the exams, they can in future they can get into other colleges. But if you start postponing the examinations and don't have certainty to the examination, the student's life is under a problem. And this is what every student believed. This is what every student across party lines believe. But the problem came out, and the university was also ready to have online exams. The only problem came out when other student organization, that is the ABVP, comes out with a statement. They go to the university, they ask for offline examinations. When the entire student voice was for online exam, I don't know what was the need for an offline examination demand by the ABVP. So now that the COVID case has come up in Dempe College, in GEC College, and there is no certainty as to when the exams will be held and what will be the procedure of the examination and when it will be postponed, the entire responsibility goes to the ABVP, and the ABVP has to take responsibility as to why they came up with a demand, an unnecessary demand of an offline examination. Right now, the students have learnt the entire syllabus in an online mode, and it is their right to have an online examination itself, which every student believed. This unnecessary demand led to all these problems, and the ABVP, who is the CM's, who acted like the CM soldier, has to answer this, because while the student issues were taking place, the CM was busy with disturbing the villagers of Melauli. He's disturbing he's disturbing the wildlife. He has to answer us, and he has to. We want to have an appointment which we have never got. So the CM has to be student friendly and not only ABVP friendly, and not only listening to the demands that his party people are making, because there's a very huge demand for online examination, and there is still time that he comes up with a solution. Another problem is GATE examination. GATE is an entrance examination for the engineering students. While they will be answering their semester examination, there is GATE examination. GATE is an examination which is a bigger examination for master's course, and to get into colleges across India. So you cannot have two examinations at the same time. So we are demanding that the university make sure that the exams are held online, so that they can at least answer their GATE examination simultaneously, because otherwise they will not be able to answer their GATE examination, and this will again create more problems to the students. So keeping in mind these demands, we are again requesting, this is a last request to them, to ensure that the GATE examination issue is solved, and wherein COVID cases are found, what is the certainty that you are giving to the students? There has to be a certain demand. There has to be either you postpone the examination, you either have an online examination, or if you are having an offline examination, how will you have it? This is the question that we are asking the government.